Hey guys, it's Tah. Welcome back. If you're new, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you. So for today, we are going to be playing Becca's Bookopoly for her Bookoplathan. I've always wanted to play this one. It is based off of Monopoly. It looks super fun. I've watched a lot of her TBR videos and I absolutely love watching her. And then also Steph. I don't know the whole channel, but she also plays a version of Bookopoly as well, and I like watching her too, so I really enjoy this game. So I have a chance to play it. We're gonna play it. Becca is hosting a Bookoplathan for the entire month of September, and she gives you all the resources that you need for this. I will link the video down below if you guys want to check it out, and you get a copy of the board which you can print out, which I have done, or you can play digitally, or if you want to recreate the entire board, I've seen some people already do that and just made it bigger so they can play like a poster board. So I printed this one, so we're going to play on this. And then it also comes with printable community shelf cards as well as printable chance cards. On the back of the community shelf cards, you are to write prompts, and on the back of the chance card, you write books. And she the way she does it is some of the books she wants to read, some of them she doesn't want to, and you kind of mix them together and you see what you get. And it also comes with the entire instructions. This just explains what each prompt means and how to like the rules to play and whatnot. And I normally do 5 books on my own TBR little game with the airplanes, and I just started picking one from the Reese Witherspoon book club that I'm trying to catch up on those because there was a lot. So I'm gonna roll the dice 5 times, and then after it's all said and done, once I show you the books that I picked for that, I will go ahead and pick my one for Reese Witherspoon, and we will go from there. Also, you will need 2 6-sided dice and then something to mark your place. And I just went in Abby's little rock box and I found one of these white like limestone rocks. So I went ahead and got that, and this is going to be my marker to move around the board. So let's get ready for roll number 1. Roll number 1. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Humans. So a book with human characters. Okay, so for roll number 1, we landed on human character, which is just to find a book where the main characters are human. And I have chosen Such a Good Wife by Serafina Nova Glass. This book I saw at Walmart. Me and Abby had went probably 2-3 weeks ago. And instantly looking at the cover, I was like, that seems interesting. And then I bought it because I read the synopsis and I was like, I really want to read that. And not 2 days later, I opened up an email from like BookBub or Book Perk. That's what it was, Book Perk. And this was like a really highly recommended one on there. So I was like, yes. So this one is about Melanie Hale. She's a devoted mother to her 2 children, a diligent caregiver to her ailing mother-in-law, and a trusted neighbor in their wealthy Louisiana community. Above all, she's a loving partner to her wonderful husband, Colin. Then there are the parts of herself that Mel keeps hidden. She's exhausted, worried, and unfulfilled, so much so that one night after a writers' group meeting, Mel begins an affair with a successful local author named Luke. Suddenly, she's transformed into a role she doesn't recognize, a woman who deceives with unseemly ease, a woman who might be capable of just about anything. When Mel finds Luke's dead body in his lavish rented house, she realizes just how high the stakes have become. Not only does she have to keep her affair a secret in order to preserve her marriage, but she desperately needs to avoid being implicated in Luke's death. But who would want to kill him? Who else in her life is keeping secrets? And most terrifying of all, how far will they go and she go to keep the secrets hidden? So I thought that sounded very interesting to see how the person you're having an affair with winds up dying. Who knew about it? Or was he killed just because of who he is? So Such a Good Wife, book number 1. Roll number 2. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this is a book with a color in the title. Okay, so for prompt 2, we got color in the title. And for that, we are going to pick Scarlet by Marissa Meyer. And this is the continuation of the Lunar Chronicles. This is book 2. The first one was called Cinder, and that one was about a cyborg mechanic who is in New Beijing, and there is an outbreak of the plague, and she is not treated very well by her stepmother, and she somehow gets intertwined with a prince, and so her life is like kind of upside down at this point. She has to figure out a way to save her Earth, basically. So she is en route to do that, and Scarlet takes up from where that left off. And I cannot wait to continue this series. I really am enjoying it. From what I can tell, there are 4 books for this. So book 2, here we come. Roll 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. Myth, lore, legend, fairy tale. Okay, so prompt number 3, we got myth, lore, legend, and fairy tale. And according to the notes, it can be like a retelling, like a fairy tale retelling. So I have chosen Rogue Princess, which is a gender swapped retelling of Cinderella. And this one is about Princess Delia. She must choose a prince to marry to secure an alliance to save her failing planet. Yet she secretly dreams of true love and feels there must be a better way. Determined to chart her own course, she steals a spaceship only to discover a handsome stowaway. All Aiden wanted was to borrow a few trinkets to help him get off planet. Okay, so maybe escaping on a royal ship wasn't the smartest plan, but he never expected to be kidnapped by a runaway princess. Sparks fly as this headstrong princess and clever thief battle wits inadvertently uncover a rebel conspiracy that could destroy their planet forever in this gender swap sci-fi retelling. So, I love a good retelling. I've never heard of this one until I was looking on Book Outlet, and they had this one, and I needed some filler, so I went ahead. I was like, let me try this one. So, book 3, roll number 4. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A book that has a time of day in the title. Night, day, dark, afternoon, etc. So, for a book, prompt 4, we got time of day in the title, and that could be morning, afternoon, day, night, light, anything dealing with those. And I have chosen Find You in the Dark by Nathan Ripley. And this one, the thing that hooked me to even consider this one, when I bought it, it says, gripping. Dexter fans will enjoy the creepy vibe. I absolutely love Dexter, so I figured this would be right up my alley. So this one is about Martin. He's obsessed with murder. For years, he's been illegally buying police files on serial killers and using them to find the missing bodies of victims. After he uncovers them, he calls the police anonymously and taunts them with his finds. Martin sees his work as a public service, a righting of all the mistakes cops have made for years. On his latest dig, he searches a graveyard for the first kill of Jason Shern, the murderer also thought to be responsible for the long-ago disappearance of Martin's sister-in-law. But at the site, he is shocked to discover a fresh body laying among decades-old remains. Detective Sandra is a case closer on a meteoric rise through the police ranks. She's suspicious of the mysterious caller. The Finder, she names him. Even if the Finder isn't the killer, who's to say he won't start killing soon? Then the call about the latest find comes in. Whittle's fears deepen, and Martin wonders what's going on because whoever made the call, it wasn't him. So, that one sounds kind of creepy. and right up my alley. I cannot wait to get into this and see how similar kind of vibey it is to Dexter. Roll number 5. That would be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. LGBTQ plus rep. And the final roll gave us LGBTQ plus. And for this one, I have chosen Honey Girl, which I'll pop up there. And this one is about Grace Porter, who's 28 years old. She is freshly with her PhD in astronomy. She goes to Vegas for a girls trip, and she is kind of a rule follower, like straight A student, like she doesn't do wild child things. And then, you know, she's not the type of person to go to Vegas and marry a woman whose name she doesn't even know. Or is she? So I'm super excited for this one. That's pretty much all I want to know about it. And I've heard really good things about it. So I'm hoping I have those same feelings of just whenever I read it. So we shall see. And now that all 5 of my rolls for the Bookoplathan are done at this time, we're going to go ahead and reach in this cup and find which Reese Witherspoon book I will be reading also in September. So I'm going to mix it up, put it up here where you can see I'm not cheating. I'm going to look away, can't see anything, and we're going to pick this one. What we got? Infinite Country by Patricia Engel. And that was from the March 2021 book club pick. So I'll pop that right there. I have no idea what this one is about because I just picked it. So I think I'm going to leave that one and go in blind on it. Sometimes those are the best ways to do it. You're not expecting anything at that point. You're just trying to figure out, like, hey, what am I reading? So yeah, those are the 6 books. So I have the one from Reese, and then these 4 plus Honey Girl for the Bookoplathan. I'm super excited to start. Like I said, it does run from September 1st, which is today. I'm never this far behind, but here we are. And it's going to run all the way through September 30th. So if you want to do it, you still have plenty of time to join in. Now, I am going to be doing another readathon within this readathon. And that is the Fall Into Readathon, or Fall Into Reading, or something like that. That one is hosted by Completely Melanie, is the channel name. Her friend Clint, I'm not sure what his channel is. And Kaylani Simply Me. They're all 3 hosting those together, and from what I can understand for that, it is 6 book prompts, and one of them is like a group book. So technically you only have to pick 5 yourself. So in a few days I will pick those and do a video on that so you guys can see, because I'm going to try to get different books than what goes for the Bookoplathan. So it'll be these 5 plus the Reese plus 6 more. We will see if I can do all of that in the month of September. Hopefully I do not get into some slump like I did like 2 months ago, where I literally started 4 books in one day and I could not get into any of them. So we will see how this month goes. As far as everything else, I wanted to let you guys know I am going to come back on September 4th, and we are going to draw a winner, 2 winners for those boxes of crafting items. But here's the kicker on that. I don't know if you've figured out, we had a hurricane down here, and right now my zip code is part of a set of zip codes they listed that our mail is going to be kind of held off. So I don't know if that means we can't send anything out or we just can't receive anything. That I'm unsure of. But what we're going to do is I will try to get to the post office in the next couple of days to ask that question. But if not, I'm still going to pick the winners on September 4th, and as soon as I can, I will notify you to let you know when I'm sending it out to you. That way you're not sitting there for like a week waiting on it whenever it's not going to be there for potentially another plus week. So I'm still going to pick those winners on the 4th. It will end. Those people will win. 2 people will win the boxes. It's just a matter of when I can get it mailed out and to you. So please bear with me on that. I promise I'm going to try my hardest to get that to you as soon as possible. But whenever big things happen, things get affected. So I can only do what I can only do. I hope you guys understand, and I can't wait to see who wins those. So like I said, I'll be back on the 4th to do that. You guys will be getting my August wrap up here soon, and I will do another video for the next part of the TBR, which is the other readathon, and we'll see what else happens. So I will let you go, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.